And welcome to the News at 4. I'm Doug Petcash. A scene many have described as surreal is still unfolding outside the Manhattan Criminal Courthouse in New York. Hundreds gathering since early this morning on what has been an historic day. Former President Donald Trump arrested, indicted, arraigned on more than 24 felony charges of falsifying business records and conspiracy. The entire process, including a brief court delay, took under 2 hours. Former President Trump, now a defendant, is the first former president to face criminal charges. NBC's Jay Gray has a closer look at the whole situation.
As the motorcade leaves his Midtown high-rise, the historic trip to Lower Manhattan is short, less than 4 miles. Cameras getting a quick glimpse as former President Trump enters the criminal courthouse. Inside, a process unprecedented in U.S. history begins to unfold. Agents reading his rights and fingerprinting the former president. Then, after a short delay,
President Trump, will you come speak to us? President Trump?
Leading him into a courtroom. Still photographers allowed inside briefly before the arraignment. And minutes later, the man who once sat in the Oval Office standing before a judge indicted on 34 counts of falsifying business records for his alleged role in a hush money scheme and cover-up involving an alleged affair with former adult film star Stormy Daniels just ahead of the 2016 election. Mr. Trump pleading not guilty. The entire process seemingly unnoticed by hundreds gathered just outside of the courthouse. Those on both sides of this politically charged case separated by police. Screaming and cursing at each other for hours. Hatred for so many clearly overshadowing the history here. The scene, for casual observers, almost unbelievable.
I'm just looking at the absence of reality, to put it bluntly. That's all I could say.
As the screaming continues, while the man they're arguing over, now a defendant, leaves the courthouse. Jay Gray, NBC News, New York.
Trump is currently on his way back to Florida. The former president is expected to speak this evening during a rally at his Mar-a-Lago estate.